So you open the doors to the east, and red velvet drapes cover the windows of this room. An exquisite mahogany desk and matching high-back chair face the entrance, and the fireplace, above which hangs a framed picture of a windmill perched atop a rocky crag. Situated in corners of the room are two overstuffed chairs. Floor-to-ceiling bookshelves line the south wall. A rolling wooden ladder allows one or more easily reach to. I'm sorry. A rolling wooden ladder allows one to more easily reach the high shelves.
I want to see what's in the desk.
Make an investigation check.
I feel like if anything.
I'll check the shelves or the books.
Okay.
If anything would be lootable in this room, it would be in the desk.
Why don't we buy anything?
Never
Or on
mind,
top of
I
the
got a
book.
7. Apparently he doesn't have an interesting desk.
I got a
Calvin, make a
17.
perception check.
Guess he doesn't have much.
Got
in
a 12 on
his desk.
perception.
Nice. So you find that a secret door behind one bookshelf can be unlocked and swung open by pulling on a switch disguised to look like a red-covered book with a blank spine.
I guess I'll look to see what's on top of the desk instead.
Okay. So on the desk you find a oil lamp, a jar of ink, a quill pen, a tinder box, and a letter kit containing a red wax candle, 4 blank sheets of parchment, and a wooden seal bearing the Durst family insignia, which is a windmill. The desk drawer is empty, except you do find an iron key.
I'm definitely gonna take that key.
So is Calvin opening the secret door?
I am also going to, I guess.
I'll let the party know about the door,
Okay.
and then suggest that we try the door and see what's behind it.
Once he mentions the door, I'm already over there. There might be something secretive in there that might be worth something.
So he tells the rest of you about this secret door.
It's the perfect place to hide a baby.
Perfect place to find land.
I always stick my babies behind them.
The door. Let's open it.
So is everybody going into the library?
Once I heard the secret door, I'm like, money.
Yeah.
There has to be something
Before
lootable.
we do, I seek like as quietly as I can. I cast Thermajury, whatever the hell.
Thaumaturgy.
Yeah, I cast that to make all the doors and windows rattle, hoping nobody knows that I did. Then I'm like, what the fuck was that, guys?
Make a deception check.
Yeah, to see.
It's just
Yes.
the wind.
I'm chaotic neutral. Oh, 16.
Oof. So anybody who wants to try to tell what that is, make an insight check, but you gotta beat a 16.
No, but I'm gonna do a check
Nope.
perhaps in the area because that's the hell out of me.
I'm just like, yeah, that's just the wind.
So, Calvin, you open the secret door, and in this secret room, which we'll just say is in here,
Is there anything lootable in there?
you find bookshelves packed with tomes describing fiend summoning rituals and necromantic rituals of a cult called the Priests of Osibus.
Oh.
There's a heavy wooden chest with clawed iron feet standing against the south wall. Its lid is half closed. Sticking out of the chest is a skeleton in leather armor.
I made a new character yesterday, and it's kind of Halloween, and I didn't realize it until like today.
What do you want to do?
I want to start thumbing through the books on demon summoning because that's a curiosity of mine.
Make an Arcana check.
I want to look around the room to see if there's anything expensive in here.
A 13 Arcana.
So you spend about an hour going through these books, and
I made a,
you discover that all of the rituals in these books are completely bogus. And you can ascertain that after studying the books that whoever penned these rituals had no clue as to what they were doing.
No.
You want to search,
Nice.
make an investigation check.
I should tuck the skeleton back in there.
I'll do an assistance on this too.
Okay, so you can
18.
make that with advantage.
So
I
18.
mean-
You good? Try and get that nat 20. Come on.
19.
No, that's better. So the first thing that you discovered is that the skeleton had belonged to a human, and they had triggered a poison dart trap. There are 3 darts stuck in the armor and rib cage of the skeleton.
I'm gonna tell them that.
The dart firing mechanism no longer functions in the chest.
There's gotta be one of those.
And clutched in the skeleton's hand is a letter bearing a red wax seal
Ooh, I found a letter.
with a raven on it.
Okay, yeah, I'm keeping it. Yeah.
And you will get to read this out loud.
I'm guessing we're gonna have a lot of letters. My most pathetic servant. Okay, this is already a hate letter.
I don't know, that's how I start all my emails.
Wait, so this dude was a servant?
Just read the letter.
Yeah, I don't know.
I can't really read cursive.
My most pathetic servant. I am not a Messiah sent to you by the dark powers of this land. I have not come to lead you on a path to immortality. However many souls you have bled on your hidden altar, however many visitors you've tortured in your dungeon, know that you are not the ones who brought me to this beautiful land. You are but worms writhing in my earth. You say that you are cursed, your fortune spent, your abandoned love for madness took solace in the bosom of another woman and sired a stillborn son. Cursed by darkness, of that I have no doubt. Save you from wretchedness? I think not. I much prefer you as you are. Your dread lord and master, Strahd von Zarnovich. Okay.
It is a hate letter.
Yeah, and but they said the son was stillborn. So I guess,
We've been lied to.
yeah. And the mom hated it because it was with a servant. Or it was not hers, I guess.
She might have killed him.
bastard.
Yep.
I'm gonna burn the house down.
Did everybody hear me okay? Yeah, I guess so.
In the chest,
So the baby that's in the attic is the monster that's in the basement?
dude, that would be an excellent twist.
Wait, they did say there was a dungeon, right?
Yeah, they said something about a torture dungeon.
Ooh, we gotta go check that out.
So in the chest, you find 3 blank books with black leather covers that are worth 25 gold pieces each.
Does anybody
So
want
somebody want
one?
to keep a
I'm
tally?
keeping one.
I don't want one.
Does anybody else want one? I have 2 left.
What are they?
There are 3 blank books with black leather covers that are worth 25 gold pieces each.
I will take one.
You guys could write your poetry in it.
I would think that Pepperell would want one to start his journal.
Yeah.
Hey, Pepperell, you want
I want
one?
to take one of the stupid ritual books so that I can be a poser on my own time.
Oh, okay. All right.
I have one more blank leather book if anybody wants it.
Might come in handy.
Cause I'm keeping one.
There are 3 spell scrolls. There is a scroll of bless, a scroll of protection from poison, and a scroll of spiritual weapon.
Does anybody want one?
Can I have a spiritual weapon?
Sure.
I'll take the poison protection.
Okay.
One of
I'm
the,
against written magic in most of its forms. Only hosers need spellbooks.
people who stay in the back, one of them should take less.
Does somebody want bless?
It's a good skill.
I guess I'll take it.
Okay.
I'll take it if nobody else. want,
he can take
then
it.
you can always use it. Yeah. All right.
You also find 2 deeds. One is a deed to this house. The other is a deed to a windmill. And you find a signed will.
Ooh. Yeah,
Can we read it?
yeah, can we read the will?
For their house?
I'll play somebody cards for those.
So the windmill referred to in the second deed is listed as being east of a town called Valaki. The will is signed by Gustav and Elizabeth Durst and bequeaths the house, the windmill, and other family property to Rosavalda and Thornbolt Durst in the event of their parents' deaths. The books, scrolls, deeds, and will all appear to be in perfect shape and like they were written out yesterday.
Are they dated at the signature?
They are, and the date I know this.
Name of our group.
The date on the will and the deeds does not make any sense to you because it's dated as the year 598.
Compared to our current year is what?
1491.
Wait, so that's
That
way
makes
ahead
perfect
of
sense to
time,
me.
right?
Back.
Oh.
Seems like
Wait.
they must be.
I'm sorry, what was that, Jeff?
I said that makes perfect sense to me. Let me recall the body with the darts in it is now a skeleton. Is the
Are
body
you
with the
saying
darts in it
this-
from the trap a skeleton?
Yes.
So it has been here a long time. I would have guessed
Then
80 to
how are the
100 years,
kids
but
still,
now we're talking
wouldn't
7th
the kids
century.
be older?
So that baby is definitely a demi-lich at this point, right?
What about the kids though? Wouldn't they be older than what they are now?
That's a good
Not
Almost
unless
Dead.
you're dead.
Or
you
like
guys
Kirsten
saying this
Dunst,
isn't
forever
So-
cursed to be children.
When you bring that up, it occurs to you that the family portrait that you saw, the kids don't look any older in that, or that you met in the street. The kids are not any older than they are in that
Unfortunately,
portrait.
right now we just have these.
They could.
That's what I was asking about.
Yeah,
Okay.
because they would have to be like older.
But
They could
oh,
just
they'd be
be
dead.
illusions.
That's
Yeah.
what I was
I
In the
think
house.
this is all a big trick.
They seem like they're vampires with ghosts.
All a trap.
Them look at themselves
I
in
say
the
we have to
portrait.
take the children hostage.
This is no moon.
I'm going back to. We should just burn the house down and walk away.
Well, we gotta loot it
Nuke
first.
it from orbit, it's the only way to be sure.
Once we
I
loot
like looting
everything,
here
we
still,
can
though,
commit
so-
arson.
Purify it with the flame.
Everybody knows the best way to get things clean is to burn it.
That's right. See too many spiders in your house.
Hey, I have a spider trapped in my room still.
My house
So
is-
He's trapped under a cup, and I'm too scared to move the cup.
We don't need suicide.
So he's now just my pet spider that I'm totally
There are-
afraid of.
Then,
Can't we just like plant a bomb?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Can we plant a bug bomb, like a 24-hour bug bomb, and then come back?
A flea fogger.
Yo,
So-
Wolfsbane aerosol.
Blessed.
Back in the main hall, there is one more door that is nearest the staircase going to the east, and then there is a door going to there are the double doors going to the west.
I'm going to go in the ones in the west now.
Okay. Okay.
I want to lash the stainless steel mirror in my backpack to the hilt of my longsword so I can check if people are vampires in combat.
that's a good idea.
I'm gonna start looking for trap doors to a dungeon.
That's
We all should be wary
brilliant.
of traps.
I like the mirror.
However, I'm immune to poison, or I take half damage on poison as a
Because you're a
dwarf.
dwarf.
So I can just sort of blunder into the poison traps.
That's true.
So,
But then again, I can probably also easily disable them.
yeah, that'd probably be better than getting full of
poisoned.
darts.
So you open the double doors to the west, and you see gossamer drapes cover the windows of this elegantly appointed hall, which has a brass-plated chandelier hanging from the ceiling. Upholstered chairs line the walls, and stained glass wall hangings depict beautiful women, men, and children singing and playing instruments. There is a harpsichord with a bench that rests in the northwest corner. Near the fireplace is a large standing harp. Alabaster figurines of well-dressed dancers adorn the mantelpiece.
I think the harp's gonna be worth something.
Make an investigation check.
Quick!
Board. Come on, board. Get to playing. This is an opportunity that will come around.
Never mind, I got a 4.
You're inspecting the harp, and you notice that the alabaster figurines of the well-dressed dancers are actually well-dressed skeletons.
I'm just gonna mess with the harp now.
He's blinking on the harp. What does anybody else want to do?
I want to open the windows.
Is there a way to get the chandelier down?
The drapes. I just want to open the
While
drapes.
she's playing around with the harp, I'm gonna try and steal her book that she took out of the home.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
You could have just taken one.
What's your passive perception?
With the harp, I will play my flute with her to see if we can get a little song going.
10.
So, Calvin, make a sleight of hand check, and you have to beat a 10.
Oh. 18.
You now have the black leather-bound book out of her bag.
I had 2, so I get to keep 1.
Make sure you do this whenever there's nothing to do, though.
It's more fun if I get to take it from you.
Downtime. Activity. Steal from each other.
Well, I think if I get the ladder from out of the other room, I think I can take the chandelier down.
I'll put her up on my shoulders.
Let's make a human ladder.
If I open the drapes, can I
I'd like
see
to
where the
look around
kids used
for a
to be?
trapdoor.
Centipede.
Yeah, you can see. Well, no. You look in that general direction, and the fog has gotten so thick that you can't see more than like 20 feet past the entrance to the portico.
Gotcha. Okay. So
Wait.
So you can't even see the street where you met the kids. It's all entirely
I think we should start boarding.
enshrouded in mist.
Does our bard want to play us a song before I steal the harp?
he's trying, man.
The heart, you're not going to be able to steal the heart.
Aw.
Because it's simply too big. It'd be like trying to
Okay.
put this ship's wheel in your backpack. It's just not going to work.
But he was trying to play a song, from what I recall.
Yeah. What? So, yeah. Maisel, are you going to try and play a song?
House.
If I can get a word in edgewise, yes, I would like to try and play the harp. See if
Go
it's
back
tuned and
away from the
everything.
harp.
Okay. Go ahead and make a performance check.
Mm, 11.
From somewhere upstairs, you hear the loud sound of a door slamming.
That must be the baby.
Hey, you better stop
Oh.
slamming the doors up there.
That kid is grounded.
All right, we've heard something though.
Oh, wait.
This is a place full
What
of.
else?
Can you ground dead babies?
What else is
I
around this
would
room
like
that
to
I could
play
probably
the
take?
Imperial March on the harp.
Okay, so you're attempting to play the Imperial March on the harp.
Sweet.
And I will start a dark interpretive dance based on the Imperial March.
Yes.
Wait, didn't somebody have a musical instrument?
Yeah, the bard, but they're busy playing the harp. Well, I feel more determined. That's awesome.
I'm going to.
So with your performance of playing the harp, do you want to give anybody bardic inspiration?
I am going to tip my top hat. Since I have that now.
Who would I like? I would like to give the paladin inspiration because the poor paladin is probably a meat shield and the only good one among us. And I still hold on to the sense that I used to be good.
But
So I
steal out of my
like
back
to
pockets.
give inspiration to the good one.
Well, thank you. Now I feel inspired to solve this groovy mystery with you guys.
I'm just gonna tip my top hat.
Okay, where do we go to next? Where can we go?
So
Upstairs.
there's the stairs going up.
Or we can go explore downstairs. Since we never did that.
We already found there.
I would like to board the front
I
door
know, but there
shut.
were rooms that we never got to investigate.
Okay.
This is our
So-
house
Can we
now.
So
Board the front doors.
so Calvin, you want to go back downstairs and board the front door shut?
We don't want any
Calvin.
ghost children in here. This is our house now.
We have
And
to.
I'll be happy to sneak down there
As
if need be.
as these sneaky thieves, we steal a whole entire mansion.
I don't know if you're gonna want it.
Probably not. We just want the stuff that's in it.
So Calvin goes downstairs. Calvin, make a dexterity check
Oh,
to see how well you board the front door
he
shut.
just puts a piece of wood in front of the door.
Won't somebody stop this guy? This is crazy.
Nah, I'm gonna let him do it.
He doesn't want to let it. He doesn't want anybody to sneak up behind him.
I got a 21.
Nice.
I
All
got
right, so
21.
the door's nailed shut.
He,
Now we can't get out
yeah.
unless we jump
Do
out.
you
of the
guys want to
window.
continue going upstairs?
I'll go first. Yes, I'll go up the stairs. and
I'll
see if I
follow
get
right behind her.
Stuck full of darts or not.
You should just let me
continuing
check.
my interpretive dance as we go up the stairs.
Okay.
I don't want anybody getting stuck with poisonous darts.
I think I'm just gonna
Like
roll my
harkening
eyes
for-
whenever anyone dances. Is there a limit on how many times you can yell Excelsior?
No, that's a free action.
Oh, awesome. Okay. I haven't heard it once in the whole game last time.
So since Helga led the way, make a perception check.
Oh, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, let's get perceptive.
Do you see if there's any traps?
The art looks creepy right away this time.
You climb the red marble staircase to its full height and come to a dusty balcony with a suit of black plate armor standing against one wall,
Ooh.
draped in cobwebs.
I want to take a look at it.
Oil lamps are mounted on the oak-paneled walls, which are carved with woodland scenes of trees, falling leaves, and tiny critters. Before you can do anything, the armor animates and attacks. Everybody roll.
Darn it, I was gonna take the armor and steal it.
They are...
That makes my Jeff much more appropriate.
Hey, that makes my thievery much easier. If it follows me.
So I have inspiration that's for like attacking or saving.
You went up?
Bardic inspiration for when I roll like an attack or save or stuff like that.
Correct.
Not an initiative. I got a 10 for my initiative.
I got a 9.
That's okay.
I was too focused on figuring out a way to steal this suit of armor
Pepperell,
that
what'd
I
you
didn't
get?
notice that it moved.
12. 12.
And Calvin, what'd you get?
I think the demon dead child could
23.
be in the basement.
I'm sorry, you got a what?
23.
Wow.
Maisel, what'd you get?
7.
Oof.
That was a nat 20 on mine.
Mike.
14.
And Carrie's the third.
How do we feel about Leyland?
16.
Helga.
10.
I mean, that's a card that Brian should almost. Yeah, Leyline Tyrant, the dragon.
And she sent
red mana, not.
I got 9.
The red quarter face. Yeah.
And the animated armor got a whole whopping 5.
Oh,
Wah, wah. So Calvin, what would you like to do?
wait, it's on a balcony, right? Oh.
Being that it's a nat 20, do I get like the initial kind of start and then a second one?
It's not a you don't get surprise.
Because it
Okay.
technically surprised us.
Well, I'll try to. Yeah.
Basically what I'd like to do, I've got a bag of ball bearings, and I'd like to make it so that he has a disadvantage, and then I'd like to sneak, and then basically just sneak behind.
So what do you want to do with this bag? I don't get
So I
it.
have a bag of ball bearings,
Okay.
make it disadvantage for them to walk.
I wait.
So you could use an action to use the ball bearings to toss them out on the floor.
Okay.
Then it would get a dexterity save versus your attack roll.
Yes.
So go ahead and make a, basically it's an unarmed, or I'm sorry, an improvised weapon attack using dexterity.
Okay. I got a 17.
Okay. So, okay, he will have disadvantage on his attacks because the floor is covered in ball bearings.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Everybody else
Well,
too.
So you wouldn't be able to stealth yet
And then
because you're only level 1. So you don't get to hide as a bonus action yet.
That's fine. Then I'll just step away so that I'm not the first one in front of him within reach.
Okay. All right. Karis the Third, what would you like to do?
I'm to. Can you zoom in at all?
Actually, yeah, you have a Leyline Tyrant. You have one, I'm on.
Is that better?
Oh, that'd be perfect.
Nice.
And which ones are the bad guys?
There's only one. It's the guy in black armor.
Oh, the one that's down towards the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, if that's the case, then I'm gonna whip off a firebolt at him.
All right, go for it.
Soft power 18.
That hits.
Cute. And that's going to be for 8 damage.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all I can do.
Okay. Mike, what would you like to do?
Yes, the Archive ladder does not. Yes. Valitude Awakening. Yeah, I'll take a Valitude Awakening too. You got one.
I guess approach him and hit him with my great axe.
Okay.
Okay, that was mine.
Make your attack.
You have a whole box.
16.
That is a miss.
Okay.
You got anything else that you'd like to do?
I I don't know how to belittle a suit of armor, so now I'm good.
Okay.
You guys have to play for it.
Pepperell, what would you like
I would have
to
rock, paper, scissors for it. Like, that
He hasn't gotten to go, correct?
Oh,
do?
no.
Not yet.
Okay, I'll move in next
after
to
all of
the other person to attack him with my longsword and booming blade.
Okay.
I'll wait on yours though.
No, that's close enough.
Does a 19 hit?
It does.
Cool. Then I do 10 points silvered with my longsword,
Okay.
and booming blade effect hits on him with my cantrip.
Yep, if he moves, he takes booming blade damage.
Irish only like $10.
And that,
I agree.
with the end of my bonus action, I'll actually I should have hexed first, but it doesn't make a lot of.
Okay. Is there a
Yeah, I should have hexed first. I got to get used to the pattern. Then I will move back away to the other upper corner of the room. I have 30 feet of movement total.
Think so?
That looks good.
Okay. Helga, what would you like to do?
Do I have a clear line of sight to throw a javelin?
I would like one each captain.
You would be at disadvantage because of Mike.
There's too many people in my way.
There are. My goodness.
Yeah.
There's evil guy. Maybe I could get up on the stairs a little bit and throw it? Or is there a wall
Yeah,
there?
you can do that.
Okay, I don't know how to make it, so alright, I'll put myself there.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Okay. And then would that be like, do I add anything to my roll?
So you are proficient in javelins, so it would be your d20 plus your dex modifier,
Okay.
plus your proficiency.
So it'd be 13 altogether?
Nope,
No?
that is a miss.
Looks like I missed him.
Anything else?
Rolled again. I don't know. I yell something derogatory at it. Evil.
You are a very unclean piece of armor.
Chi Sim, what would you like to do?
I'd like to go up to him and I guess try to hit him with my rapier.
Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Let's see. Do I get to add my strength to the roll? Correct.
It's your choice, because it is a finesse weapon, so you can add either your dexterity modifier or your strength modifier, whichever.
They're both plus one.
They're both the same.
And apparently I don't want to hit him because I got a 7, but then I can use my dagger
Yep, go ahead and make your offhand attack.
Wait, I should have used
for
my
a
inspiration.
16.
That is a miss.
Oh, jeez.
I'll do my-
Looks like he might be able to go yet. Maisel, what would you like to do?
Let's see, where am I in relation to the target?
So
I
I
don't know
put
which
you
one
back
I am.
here.
Higher than a 16. I
Okay.
think,
Can I
I'm
get
just
a
gonna
shot at him with a
somewhere.
crossbow?
You would be at
'Cause
disadvantage.
I would be at disadvantage. Okay. Then I'm just going to make fun of him viciously
Huh.
for
Vicious
being
mockery.
an empty shell of armor and cast vicious mockery.
Well, before you do that, I will tell you that you would probably know enough about magic that you know that animated armors are immune to poison and psychic damage.
Oh, they're immune to psychic too?
Yep.
There's gotta be something in there I can make fun of though. Okay.
Maybe,
in that
but it
case,
doesn't care.
disadvantages, like,
It has. You're very old and dusty. You have cobwebs on you. You dirty suit of armor. Go take a bath.
Is anyone big enough to hurl me at the target? I'd probably bust it up.
I don't know that dwarf tossing's allowed. So Maisel, any other plans?
I mean, I could try if she really wanted to.
I'm just gonna wait my turn to get a word in.
I mean, I'm taller than you. I should
Guys,
be able
one at a
to-
time. One at a time.
Sorry,
Okay.
If I'm at disadvantage with the crossbow, then I guess I'll use my rapier, but do I need to push someone out of the way? I'm feeling pushy.
No. You can.
Okay.
Push me.
We will just go ahead and that you right here. That's close enough.
Okay.
Go ahead and make your attack.
It's a 16.
That is a miss.
Okay.
So, the animated armor is going to make 2 attacks against the biggest creature right in front of it, which would be Mike.
Yo.
Hey,
Gonna make
Mike.
2 slam attacks.
You know, I think I'm just gonna sneak off.
An 11 probably misses.
I don't think I'm gonna be able to hit this thing.
And a 23 to hit.
23 does.
I dropped my bag.
For 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
5?
Yep. And we are back to Calvin.
Okay, do I have a spot where I can get a line or shot from crossbow?
Yeah, it would be a disadvantage. He's tucked in that
A lot of people
corner.
in there.
He's tucked in that corner next to the stairs, and there's just no way to, with 2 people in melee with him, there's just no way you can get a shot at him.
Okay. Yeah.
No worries. I'm going to open that door. Is it set? Oh.
So in this room, you have a set of double doors to the east. There's a door to the west. And up around the corner is another door to the west. So, you want to open this door or this door?
Closest one, the one that's closest to all the battle that's happening.
Okay. So this door.
Yeah, that way if there's any more battle that happens, it's already happening right now.
I'm probably gonna go on the other.
Okay, so
And I will stealth it in there, I think.
go ahead and make a stealth check.
25.
Dust and cobwebs shroud an elegantly appointed bedroom and an adjoining nursery. Double doors set with panes of stained glass
Found the
pull
child.
open to reveal a balcony overlooking the front of the house. The bedroom contains a large bed, 2 end tables, and an empty wardrobe that stands open. Mounted on the wall next to the wardrobe is a full-length mirror with an ornate wooden frame carved to look like ivy and berries.
Oh, well then, yeah, that's second one.
The nursery, with the door open, contains a crib covered with a hanging black shroud.
We're raising our baby goth.
Goth,
The end of it.
That's the only way.
goth baby.
Yeah, I would like to investigate the room away from the crib,
Okay.
because that's just creepy.
Can we set the crib on fire?
Well, not yet.
You gotta wait until the baby's in it.
Oh, the baby's not in it?
Let's make sure it's really a demon baby before we get too ahead of ourselves.
I mean...
They
if
all
it's-
grow up to be demon.
Might as well just take care of the problem now. Then wait a few millennials later.
You got a 25, you said, on your stealth?
25 on stealth, yeah.
Okay.
The baby cannot hear
Okay,
you.
so you're going to investigate the room away from the
Away from the
nursery.
Just right here by the door. We'll save everything for another round for the rest of this room.
Okay,
We'll wait till everybody's there.
so Karis the Third, what would you like to do?
How bad is the thing we're fighting looking?
It has
banged up and dented.
We've hit him
Like one of
once.
his shoulder pauldrons is hanging crooked.
I think it's like $7, $8, and
I'm gonna go ahead and hold my action for the moment.
So are you readying an action or do you want to take the dodge action?
Well, I'm just gonna hold action. I'm not gonna prep anything
You
because I have a
You can't
reaction spell.
hold an action. There's no hold action. You can ready an action for a particular event or you can take the dodge action.
I guess it would be dodge because I have a reaction spell. If something happens, I might cast, but maybe.
Okay, so if you take the dodge action, then that means that any attacks on you would be at disadvantage.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
do that.
Okay. Mike, what would you like to do?
To get this guy out of the corner, I'd love to give him a giant minotaur hug and like switch places.
So you want to grapple him?
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a strength check.
17.
You beat his 15, so you have him grappled. And so basically you want to rotate him, you said?
Yes, we have both. The
Yeah, like switch places so that I'm behind him and he's in front of everybody.
Doing normal rogue
Okay.
things, since our rogue never really
He is grappled, so everybody else has advantage on their attack.
Right this. Good work, Mike.
Pepperell, what would you like to do?
Burning Blade doesn't activate unless he moves willingly, so that doesn't trigger on the grapple, but it's still a fine move to help the rest of us. I will move in close to the door to keep a square available for other people and attack with my longsword.
Okay.
Actually, first bonus action Hex.
Okay. He is house.
And I rolled a 22.
That is a hit.
Booming Blade repeat, just in case he moves. I do 9 damage.
Okay.
Plus the Hex is D6 necrotic. 6 more. Full roll on that.
Oh, so you with your slash and your hex, the armor falls apart into pieces to the floor.
Woohoo!
Ah,
Good move, Minotaur. I will do a happier interpretive dance and
I'm
congratulate the team on good
immediately going to
tactics.
go off on my
Okay.
way to the other room.
High five.
I'd like, if I can, I'd like to come to the door and open it very slow.
Sorry, you kind of broke up there.
Baby sleep.
Oh,
So
you're
I was gonna say, I open the door and I say, shh, the baby's sleeping.
I am going
make
to
a perception check.
Oh, gee. $13.
So, as you move to the door, you open it and you say, and you shush everybody and tell them that the baby is sleeping. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch movement and you turn and you see a ghostly apparition of a nursemaid coming into out of the nursery and into the bedroom. But it doesn't seem to notice you.
Can I stealth in there? Like past everybody?
And give me just a moment. We'll take a quick break, and I will be right
I
back.
want to go into the. Okay.
what's a baby's passive perception?
Probably not much.
Probably higher than adults, especially if it's hungry.
Oh jeez. Wait.
probably tiptoe actually, in case the baby is like.
I just want to go talk to the nurse.
No, the story was okay, but I didn't care for the
I mean, that is
invitation.
unless she tries to kill us.
That would really suck to be a nursemaid for a baby. If they have like spiky
Well,
teeth or something.
they kind of look like they had that plastic tape more than they really should
My
have.
sister-in-law
The costume
didn't have
terrible.
any
It
teeth
looked
until
like
like
crap.
a week after her first birthday.
Looked okay. Yours looked okay.
Isn't that weird? It's
It's
like,
fine.
it's like the very, very end.
They just look terrible.
I mean, does the nursemaid look friendly?
Does she look like she's been breastfeeding a demon?
So, yeah, you see this nursemaid, a ghostly apparition of the nursemaid, slide out of the nursery and into the bedroom.
Does she look friendly? Or does it look
She
like...
looks like a nursemaid going about her business.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna go up to her and talk to her. I guess. Unless she tries to kill me.
What are the so you don't see it. So
Oh.
Oh yeah. It's just
so Calvin, what do you want to do?
I want to actually go into the corner and just kind of watch to see what she does. I want to see what her action is.
So
And I'm gonna hold action to run out the door screaming.
The big one leaving the open second still here.
let me switch this around a bit.
Can you ask Chris if they ever actually boarded the door shut?
So she leaves the nursery and goes over to the open, empty wardrobe and acts like she's hanging clothing.
But there's nothing in there.
Did the front door actually get boarded shut?
Yeah.
Yes, Calvin nailed the door shut. Or more or less, he barred the door.
Well, if no one's gonna be brave and go up to the baby, I'll do it.
I'm not going to that baby. I'll walk into the bedroom, but I'm not touching that demon child.
The second that you step in,
I'm stepping in with her.
okay. The second that you two step in the door, the nice looking nursemaid who's hanging clothes turns into a skeletal form and her hair sticks straight up and she is a specter and is going to attack. Roll initiative.
Hey, I thought nurses were supposed to save people, not kill them. You're not doing your job very well.
I seriously rolled 5. But,
Ooh, 19.
She actually rolled good. She said, what'd you get?
19.
Helga.
5.
Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah.
Maisel.
$16.
Pepperell.
A 3. I'm a spectator.
Calvin.
Soft 20.
Mike.
Mike got a 12.
And Karis the third.
Nat 20 plus 3.
You're ready for this.
I'm gonna make the wife roll all my dice now.
So Karis the third narrowly beat out the Spectre. What would you like to do?
Wait, what did she...
let's see, for a Spectre, over there, I'm not in the room.
No, but you can move.
Yeah, I'm gonna move
Let's see.
into the
5,
room.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put you in melee range.
I do not want to be in melee range. I will move to the corner towards the window.
Okay. Your tail's getting
And-
stuck on the windowsill.
Yep, exactly. And I will cast Witch Bolt.
All right. So, hold on. Wait. You might not want to do that. Yeah, Witch Bolt does lightning damage. Specters, well, I mean, you can still do it. Specters have resistance to acid, cold, fire, lightning, thunder, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage from non-magical. So,
What?
it would take half damage from your Witch Bolt.
She's immune to everything.
Resistant, not immune. She's immune to necrotic and poison.
She's
That's fine. I'll still hit her.
resistant
Okay,
to
go for it.
everything.
Where's the bard? Can they seduce it?
14.
14 hits.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm up to
14.
flirting with anything, but not a dead person. That's kind of weird.
What was that, Chris? Do you say yes?
Yes, you hit. Sorry, the shop's kind of loud today.
For 3 points of damage.
Okay. Did you already have that?
What?
You already have it.
Oh no, that's before the half.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I rolled like that.
Spectre takes 1. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's all I can do.
Okay. The Spectre.
Okay, I think I'm starting
There
to
you go.
duplicate.
Some stag shot, bitch.
The Spectre moves directly to Helga, since she's, awful good, and is going to make a life drain attack. 15 to hit.
So I have chain, and it said that makes my AC 16.
So she missed.
Yeah, with a disadvantage. on
Wait.
spells. I just wanted to make sure she was.
Yeah, no, she missed.
Changelings look like ghosts.
No, changelings are very pale with white hair in their natural form.
Yeah.
They don't look like it.
Maybe.
They look like, a goth kid that spends all his time in the basement and does too much. Calvin, what would you like to do?
How much is too much?
When the bathroom's clean, but after you clean it with the
I'd like to
toothbrush,
move in
then
a
you
position.
can lay off.
If I
I still have to put
Go
my
ahead,
move
Calvin.
into a position so that my bolt going through the Spectre will not hit anybody, I'm gonna do a crossbow bolt.
And I need to
So-
set up my
Yeah, you don't have to worry about splash damage unless you're doing an AoE.
Okay.
It's pretty easy plugging.
Alright, crossbow hand with a silver
Except for when
bolt,
you plug
Okay.
it all in and it still doesn't
11 to
work.
hit.
I'm sorry, what did you roll?
I'm still
11?
confused.
It does hit.
Like, I plugged all the wires.
Okay,
in,
9
installed
piercing and
switch,
4
but
sneak.
they're in tight.
Team total.
And
So she takes half damage for 6.
On silver?
Yep. She's not vulnerable to silver.
Okay.
Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I will reload without silver then.
Okay.
I don't know if Spectre's not intimidating.
Sim, what would you like to do?
I mean, could she get intimidated?
Probably not. She's of a singular mind, singular purpose.
Well, I'm just gonna go into the room that she came out of. I'm not dealing with this.
Oh, you're going into the nursery?
Yeah.
Okay. In the nursery.
If anything happens, I'm gonna stay silent.
The nursery contains a crib covered in a hanging black shroud. When you part the shroud, you see a tightly wrapped baby-sized bundle lying in the crib.
I don't know if I should pick it up or not.
I would say not until we got the specter dealt with, because one at a time for us.
I am just going to sit there and look at it, I guess.
Okay.
In case it moves or
Okay.
something.
Okay. Maisel, what would you like to do?
I would like to use my scroll for spiritual weapon.
Okay.
This would be the perfect time for it.
Make an Arcana check.
21.
Ooh. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty good. Actually, I'm sorry. I don't think you needed to make. Yeah, you did because it's cleric. So yeah, but no problem. So you create a weapon, a floating spectral weapon. Go ahead and make a melee attack using your spell attack bonus plus a d20.
Okay. That is, let's see, 17.
That hits. So 1d8 plus your charisma modifier is the damage.
28.
And she's going to eat all of that.
Charisma. Oh wait, no, sorry. 6.
Okay. Nice shot. Is there anything else you would like to do?
No.
Did you want to move or?
Again later.
You what?
I just want to keep it handy so that I can use it again in next round if need be.
Yeah, no, the spiritual weapon is still there. It didn't last for an hour.
Right.
Or.
Okay, cool. So then, yeah, and I really like in the room that it is not in. So I'll stay put.
Okay. So yeah, spiritual weapon lasts. I'm sorry, 1 minute. So I mean, 10 rounds.
Okay.
Hopefully this will be over longer
Okay,
for that. All right, Mike, what would you like to do?
Come into the room.
I don't have anything.
I guess sort of behind-ish to this thing, and try to hit it with my great axe.
Check on the demon.
All right, go ahead and make an attack.
I mean, it's the done.
Man, monsters from the Monster Manual are a lot more scary when they actually have successful resistances.
I'm just in the room
24
watching
to
the
hit?
demon child
Yes,
in
that
case
hits.
it moves. Then I'm probably gonna chuck it out a window.
Into the mystery ball.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be with us. Somebody else can deal with it.
Somebody else.
Or actual damage is already halved.
Okay. That's still a good hit. All right. Helga, what would you like to do?
I will swing my battle axe.
Okay. Especially since it just tried to spank you.
Yeah, I rolled a 16.
That is.
Okay.
I don't like
rolled
this
a
house
4,
anymore.
so it'll be 2 damage, right?
Yep. So it takes 2. So did you add your strength bonus to that, or your strength modifier rather?
My strength is +0.
Oh, okay. You guys are slowly whittling her down. Pepperell, what would you like
I
to do?
decided I didn't want to
I will move straight in the room and move my hex to the spirit.
Okay.
Booming blade with my longsword.
Go for it.
1 plus 6 is a 7.
You rolled a nat 1?
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job.
Yes, I'm winning. Tiger's blood.
You go to swing, stumble, and literally fall through the specter and are prone beneath it because it's floating.
Can I quickly open the door and say, next time be careful?
Get her, Ray.
Can I use the rest of my move to stand up?
Yes.
I'm gonna open the door real quick and say, next time try not to fall through the floor.
Yeah.
Karis the third.
With my hex, I want to deny her dex disadvantage.
Okay. All right. Karis the third, what would you like to do? You still have a witch bolt on her.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep witch bolting her.
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for witch bolt.
Well, yeah, stay. 10 damage.
Ooh.
Before the half.
Yeah, but that's still enough to kill her.
Yay.
So you drop the specter.
Good job. Karis.
She lets out a mournful wail and then just kind of wisps off.
Before she wisps off, I'm just gonna say, shush, the baby's sleeping.
So you check the baby, and when you unwrap the blanket, there's nothing inside. It's just a wadded up blanket.
There's a window in here, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna chuck it out the window.
Okay.
She's casting heat.
That made me mad. We did this for nothing.
Yeah, I'm upset too. No, baby.
Next time I see those children, they are targets. They're going to be
Look
my
out the
next
balcony and
test
see if you
dummies.
can see them in the road.
Maisel, roll a perception check. Maisel.
17.
17.
17.
You find a secret door behind the mirror. And you also notice that so the engraving on the frame of the mirror is supposed to look like ivy and berries, but on closer inspection, you notice that they're not really berries, they're eyeballs.
Yum.
I like this place.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Behind it, you find a secret door.
I want to poke at the eyeballs with a dagger and make sure they're not real.
So they don't start looking at me.
Right.
I would like to get Calvin to, because Calvin, you're a rogue, right?
I'm a
Right.
rogue too.
Calvin, I would like you to check the secret door for any traps or something.
I'm gonna give him
I'm cool with that.
advantage with that. You know, helping out.
Okay, so Calvin, you have Chi Sim is using the help action. You can make that check with advantage.
Oh yeah. So occasionally they'll have.
I want to be helpful.
16.
So you do not find any traps, and it basically like it's just a spring-loaded door that you push open, and when you push it open, you see that there is a cobweb-filled wooden staircase that leads up to the attic.
I've heard of people also.
Maybe the child's in the attic.
If they were ever real.
I would like to come back to Pepperell and try and help him up the stairs so he doesn't fall into them.
I appreciate it. Yes.
I want to go all there before them. I want to check it out.
Let me go first because I'm immune to poison and stuff. So.
I recommend you try stealthing up there.
Okay, I'll
That
go
worked pretty
right
well for the
behind
last
her. I'll be the second
Okay.
one in.
Whatever.
Have a good one.
She looks less intimidating with a top hat on.
I will fake a limp to make Calvin feel useful.
While he's faking his limp, I'm gonna pickpocket him.
Made a performance 22.
What's your passive, Jeff?
My passive perception is 13.
It's only like a buck.
So Calvin, make a sleight of hand check.
You got a 22.
Wow. Oh, you are able to pocket
You got, sorry, they're $3.
one gold coin.
Done.
Just one.
Well, we're poor, kind of, in level 1. So.
Yeah, you haven't been able to loot much yet.
You know, I think we should keep an eye on him and make him be in the front of the group.
Nobody knows that I'm doing it. Nobody knows that I'm doing it. Nobody knows that they're missing anything yet.
All roads are suspect.
Yeah.
Oh.
All roads are suspect.
Hey, I'm
Actually, I would think Pepperell would even suspect Paladin.
I mean, I'm at the front of the group. It couldn't have been me.
So,
I'm pretty sure the paladin has lied once. That makes him suspect.
right.
Throw him out of the mansion.
Actually.
All I can think of is the brave Sir Robin. I never.
That's how it worked. So, you come up to the attic, and there's a bare hall that is choked with dust and cobwebs. You immediately notice that across the hall, directly from where you come out, there is a door that has a heavy padlock and chain on it.
Seems like a nice place to keep a baby.
I can try picklocking it. Oh, wait, I have the key, don't I?
Calvin.
I have the key, I think.
Are you going to try it on the lock?
Yeah.
Okay. So, from the desk drawer
I'll give her
downstairs, Chi Sim took a iron key and she goes over and sticks it in the lock and it unlocks the padlock.
I
Nice.
am going to open it.
The room contains a bricked up window flanked by two dusty wood framed beds that are sized for children. Close to the door is a toy chest with windmills painted on its sides and a dollhouse that is a perfect replica of the dreary edifice in which you now stand. The furnishings are draped in cobwebs. Lying in the middle of the floor are two small skeletons wearing tattered but familiar clothing. The smaller of the two cradles a stuffed doll that you also recognize.
Wait, so those weren't actually the children. If these are the children.
Yep, you recognize that these skeletons are dressed just like Rose and Thorn, who you met out in the street.
They gotta be ghosts.
I'm going to turn around and say, the children that we talked to were either ghosts or they're some type of illusions, because these are the children and they're dead.
You notice that the toy chest contains an assortment of stuffed animals and toys.
Should we paw through it?
I'm not touching
So
the toys.
the second that you reach into
Nothing
the
with value.
toy chest and are looking around, so first of all, roll a perception check. You got a 7? You are picking through the toy box, and two ghosts look exactly like Rose and Thorn, and they are, they immediately start scolding you for touching their toys.
I'm just gonna talk to him and say,
Maisel, roll a perception check.
Okay. Ugh.
I can apologize.
It's only 9. I'm distracted by all the noise that's happening.
Yeah, I mean, they are.
Me too.
Real life and pretend life.
A nine is high enough. You look at the dollhouse, and in the dollhouse, you notice that there is a room shown in the attic of the dollhouse that you did not see before when you came up the stairs.
first I want to talk to the
Can
children.
Can I like figure out from where I am where that room would be in the house if it was there? Like if I missed it, can I figure out where it should be in the actual house?
Yes.
But
Cool.
I'll put their toys back and say sorry. 'Cause, yeah.
I'm gonna interrogate them.
So you find that there is. You find, Maisel, that this room, there is, when you step back out of the room that had the locked door, you suddenly find that there is another door there that wasn't apparent before.
Oh, cool.
Ooh, okay.
And when you open that door, you see a spiral stone staircase that goes way down into darkness.
Hold up.
It looks like this shaft goes all the way through the house and underground.
Okay. I would like to point it out to my campaign and cast light so that anyone who wants to go down with me can.
Okay.
I want to interrogate the children first. And
Interrogate the So Rose and Thorn, so you apologize for playing with their toys.
Yeah, that was impolite.
I'm gonna ask them, hey, were you the two standing outside telling us to come in here?
So, Thorn, the ghost of Thorn, is clutching a ghostly version of his little stuffed doll and sniffling and crying. And Rose tries to shush him and calm him down, and she says, we've been here for a very long time. Mommy and Daddy locked us up here and forgot about us, and we starved to death.
I'm gonna tell them that there was two people outside that looked exactly like them, telling us to come in here because there was a monster that their parents used to keep in the basement. You know, tell them the whole story that those two told us to them.
So when you tell her that, Rose points to the staircase that Maisel just found and says that leads to the basement.
I'm going to tell them thank you and walk towards the staircase.
Okay.
I'd like to be in the front if I can, going down these spooky stairs.
I'm going to be right behind her.
Okay.
I'd like to go in and search around to see if there's anything in the bed of value while I'm checking the bed.
I'm sorry, you kind of broke up there. What did you want to do?
I'm tucking the two kids' skeletons in, but also filling around for like loot
Okay.
in the bed while I put them to bed. I say nighty night.
I cast shame on you.
So are you taking the skeletons?
Bye, skeleton.
No, I'm looking for anything of value in the bed.
There's nothing. There's just a bunch of stuffed dolls and toys.
Say, go to bed. All right, good night.
I will find the creepiest looking little doll plushy stuffed animal and I will take it with me.
Okay.
They might be mad.
The children might be mad by that.
Well, hopefully their souls will get released or something and they'll put us in here.
Hmm?
I
don't have an exact dungeon for this, but I have a generic dungeon that I built.
Oh, look at this decrepit looking evil. Ain't he adorable? That isn't scared that he's afraid of the dark. Well, Mike's coming with us to the dark.
Would have known that there was a basement.
Yeah, by talking to them.
Since we're going
That's why you interrogate children, people.
random object, whatever to give you, but I'm gonna pick up a random
That you
object
don't pay
and
attention
cast
to.
light on it and hand it to you.
Yeah,
Why
have
not?
light source.
Well, at least we know that the parents love them. So much that they've got
I guess that
them.
doesn't make sense.
That must have been a painful death, too.
A long time ago, people used to, you know, like when there's St. Louis sales and stuff, there are people that really have these like fasting retreats, but they just, like, they get you real weak and then like you starve to death.
Go blank and
And,
make it light.
all the stuff that you
So you have a light.
Yeah, like been.
There was like a handful of it.
But why would they do it to children?
Yeah, not just that, yeah, this is different, like, the help through people would suffer, and like, really good people would help illness or something, you cure them, and then they start, yeah.
Okay.
I know for Halloween when we were trying to play doctors, we went around trying to sell central
That's
dose.
a frying pan.
Okay.
It's the best thing to the cure we had,
Here we go.
even though it did nothing. But don't tell them that.
Okay.
Yes.
I also have a battle axe.
Figure out where this dumps you out. So you follow these stairs all the way down, and they go far below the house. And the spiral staircase ends in a narrow tunnel
I just noticed this looks like an
that
area.
stretches southward before branching east and west.
Well, we
So yeah.
no reacts.
Throughout this area, as soon as you get to the bottom of this staircase and you're underground, it is damp and the ground is uneven, but you can hear chanting echoing throughout, but you can't quite make out what they're saying.
Which way's the chanting coming from?
You can't really tell.
Chris,
Yeah.
since Mike is scared of the dark, I cast light on Mike's great axe.
Okay.
Yay, glowing.
Big
I'd like to
tough.
stealth up to the nearest door and listen to the door.
I'll go to the opposite door
Okay.
from him.
So what you're seeing aren't actually doors. They are slabs that are sealing off crypts. The first one that you find is the stone slab is slightly ajar, and it is an empty crypt. It hasn't been used. However, the crypt next to it is sealed, and the stone slab has an etching on it that says Walter Durst.
Now I want to open it.
Yeah, let's give him a talking to for starving his children.
Walter was the name of the baby.
Oh, never mind.
Oh.
Well, I won't scold him for anything then, I guess. The baby. Okay, let's see what's in there.
I want to loot it if there's
So-
anything to loot.
Well, but wait, this is like desecrating a grave. I don't think I can do that.
I can though.
Yeah.
Make a DC 15 strength athletics check.
I'm not doing it though, but you are? Okay.
Why not? Never mind.
Somebody big and strong help her out, because I can't.
Sorry, y'all.
You're
I'm
trying
not
to
that
open the
strong.
grave of a baby?
Yep.
Yeah. I need some help.
If you use a crowbar, you can get advantage on
Oh
the check.
yeah, I do have a crowbar, don't I?
I would think. You're
Yeah.
a thief.
So that adds a what?
It's advantage. So you can roll again. See if you
It's either a 7 or a 12
Oh, what's your strength modifier?
plus 1. That's why it
Close,
was 11.
But not enough. You're not able to get the door open. Mike, did you want to try opening the crypt?
I'll let you use my crowbar.
I mean, it seems kind of rude to just open the crypt of a dead baby.
There might be something in there.
There's a mystery, like
Yeah.
Can I knock on it first?
Yeah, you knock on it and there's no response.
Whoever wants to try it, I'll lend them my crowbar.
maybe we should take
When,
Just do
when
the
it
first
gets
part of
knocked
shaving
on,
a haircut.
What
when
was
it
that?
gets knocked on, is there any interruption in the chanting?
No.
Like, is there any, like, there's no difference in the chanting for knowing that we're down here?
No.
You know what?
Chanting just continues going on.
Maybe I could look in there to make sure that they got a proper burial. Is that a good enough excuse?
Yeah, there you go.
I'll lend you my crowbar.
I got a 17.
So, okay, so Helga moves the door side, and when you look inside, you see that there's a stone slab for a body to rest on, but other than that, the crypt is empty.
Oh,
Wait a minute.
okay.
They're chanting with the body.
Probably.
They're having a barbecue.
I recommend to Pepperell that he go lie on the slab.
Let me.
Go lay down and write
Probably
your journal.
take a nap. That leaves me out of combat, but
Yeah, don't worry. We're not gonna steal anything.
I got one over here.
So we need to move on to another room, it sounds like.
I want to go fight chanting. I like chanting.
So you move west down the hall, you find another crypt that is sealed.
I'm
And-
going to try to open it.
The name on this crypt is Gustav Durst.
Yeah, there
And the
you
crypt
go.
next to it is sealed and labeled Elizabeth Durst.
I'm going to try to open the first one.
Okay.
Fifteen's not gonna work.
No, 15 does work.
Oh, it does?
Yep.
Okay.
Like the line.
In this crypt, you see an empty coffin atop the stone bier.
Okay, so I'm gonna go on to the next one and open that
So,
one.
who does somebody else want to open Elizabeth Durst's
If
crypt?
you do, I can lend you my crowbar.
I'll try.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh, I got a nat 20.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you open it, and there's a stone bier with an empty coffin on it. But as soon as you open the stone slab, boiling out of the back wall, you see a swarm of centipedes coming out.
Ew.
Ew!
That's really gross.
Everybody roll initiative.
What? How big are these things?
Ew. Can I just poke them with
You guys
one?
like swarms of things, right?
Ew. You. Centipedes, aren't those the things that look like little ear bugs?
They're this long and they're like a tube and they got like a lot of legs. Yeah. They're pretty nasty.
The ear bugs. No.
No, they're not the
Okay,
earbuds.
so
Oh.
Maisel's got a 13.
They look like the ear bugs, right?
Not really. They're kind of.
I'm sorry, Calvin, what'd you get?
Except for they have more legs and longer.
10.
Okay. Pepperell.
16.
Creative that they thought of. Lobsters or just fruit or just mermaids?
Karis the Third.
Typed in crab prawn and typed in.
A whopping 10.
Okay.
Typed in crab prawn.
Mike. Yeah.
I guess I could
Start
turn-
doing a dance.
I'll turn my battle axe and swoosh him from the flat side.
So, Chi-Sim, what would you like to do with this swarm of centipedes?
I mean, how big are they?
So they have damage resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. But because it's a swarm, I mean, yeah, they're small insects, but it's a swarm, so it counts as a medium-sized creature. Or, I'm sorry, tiny insects counting as a medium-sized blob of creatures.
Then what am I supposed to do if they're immune to slashing? Can I stomp on them? Is that considered?
I mean, you can.
But they might get
but,
on me.
I mean, that would be an unarmed attack. You'd be better off just using your weapon. Unarmed attacks in D&D 5th edition are stupid. They just don't do any damage unless you have tavern roller.
Guess I'll try attacking tiny bugs with a sword.
All right, go for it.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does hit.
Okay, and that's a D8.
Correct. Plus your strength modifier. And then we'll take half damage from that.
Oh, we do have.
1. They take 1 damage.
A whole whopping 1 point of damage.
And then I'm
We
going to
do
use my
also
dagger.
have,
Okay.
And I got a 19 for that.
That hits.
So we
And
will be getting.
I've never used a dagger attack, so
It's just a D4 because you're not, you don't have 2-weapon fighting or dual war.
Inflections, and there's also an elite trainer box.
Wow, cool. 2-weapon war.
what's half of 3?
So 1.
1. They take a whole 2
2 points of
damage.
Mike, what would you like to do?
I guess swing at them with my great axe.
Okay.
What I got?
I think we're more confused that they're bugs.
I would think that they would have
16?
damage vulnerability to fire, but I guess.
Yeah, what the heck? I mean, have like dry places.
We should take them all to Florida.
It's probably an 8.
13 damage.
13 points.
The origin of all these.
Yep.
Especially Florida man.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
He's done
Is
a
there anything
lot of
else you'd like to do? Or is that pretty much all you
The
got?
main one that I remember is
I don't have to intimidate the centipede.
one teenager, the Florida man. went to
I'm sorry, what
jail-
did you say? You kind of broke up there.
went to jail for doing a
Said, nah, I don't know how to intimidate a bug.
Okay.
and going to jail again.
Pepperell, what would you like to do?
And then one man that
Is sword burst an attack for the purposes of the hex bonus?
I would think, yeah.
Okay. I will move in opposite Mike so that Mike's not in the sword burst area.
Okay.
Move hex to the centipedes and sword burst so they make a DC 14 dex save.
Okay. Nope, they got a 13.
Okay, so they take a D6 from sword burst, 4 points, and a D8 D6 necrotic from hex.
So do the hex first.
since it was basically
1
about
point from the hex and 4 points from sword burst.
lockdown, which also made our
Okay.
school go into lockdown.
And the D8.
Our schools aren't the smartest.
The hex was the
That's
what?
okay.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. And is there anything else you'd like to do?
Then, as they have not acted yet, I will move back 10 feet.
Okay. Maisel.
I would like to cast Definite Whisper and mess with the hive mind of the swarm.
Okay. Yeah. So
I want to try
that
to get a
will work.
pet raven.
Dissonant Whisper
you said they were resistant to flashing.
Yeah, they are
and-
not resistant to psychic. So they get a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, they do.
And they got a 16 on their save.
Okay. Alright. This will take.
So they will take-
let's see, half as much. So
Well, yeah, they'll take
half
3.
damage.
On a failed save, they take 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction. On a successful save, they take half as much damage and they do not move away. So, yeah, go ahead and roll your damage, 3d6.
Cool. Go.
Let's see, it's 14, so 7.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh, now I can sneak that.
Is there anything else that you would like to do or can do?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. I mean, just like stay away
Okay.
from them. That's it.
Okay. Calvin, what would you like to
My
do?
favorite, like, perfume.
How many are there?
Or mist,
I don't know. A swarm?
say.
I know it's a swarm.
Sweet
Is there anybody nearby them? I'm
Yeah.
looking
pea.
to.
I don't know how I got
I've
fluff
got
in my
an
mouth.
oil flask and I'd like to drop it on them, but I can't also light it at the same time.
Well, Mike's in melee.
And it wasn't even for Rose, because this is pea.
Mike's in melee with him?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I were to like throw a cask in their general direction and try and splash them all with oil, he'd probably get hit too.
Uh,
But I've been finding a lot of
No,
stuff that I don't
only
remember
if you-
this bad.
only if you roll a 1.
Okay, so I'm going to take my oil flask and I'm going to throw it for splash oil on them,
Okay.
and it's an improvised weapon with dexterity, right?
Correct.
My cat.
Okay, so I got a 13.
That hits him. They are
Okay,
now
basically it means
splashed with
that they
oil.
are covered in oil for 1 minute, and I say light it up, and I run away.
It actually
Okay.
wasn't the bad. I
Uh,
didn't expect it. But
Karis the Third, what would you like to do with the oil-covered
it was
insects?
really cute.
Does any of the party standing anywhere close to this?
Mike
That's
is.
me.
Haha. I also have a weird dye.
Who?
Mike.
Oh, kind of broke up. Then I won't cast that spell, but I'll go ahead and do a firebolt.
Okay. Go ahead and make your attack.
That's kind of handsome.
24.
Yes, you hit.
1d10 fire damage.
I see why I took it off. Because I broke it.
7 fire damage, and they're lit on fire.
Yes, they are. So you hit them with firebolt, and the oil just goes whoop, and the swarm of centipedes is burned to ash.
That smells awesome.
Like I said, BC feast.
Is there anything left there, or was that the only thing inside the tomb?
That was the only thing inside the tomb.
Wow. I don't even that's not
So the next 2 crypts that you find are labeled. The first one is labeled Rosavalda Durst, and the next one is labeled Thornbolt Durst.
So we need to go get those little skeletons and stick them in there, probably.
Yeah.
Is that what you want to do?
I think so.
Okay.
I'll
might
go
look-
back with her.
Yeah, it might make their souls go to rest finally.
Okay.
Poor things.
So, because you do that, everybody in the party, if you don't already have it, you all get an inspiration point.
Yay! Are their souls released? Are they happy?
They are, their souls are released,
Aww.
and they are no longer trapped in the house.
Even though I missed most of my attacks, I now
Good.
much better now.
Still say we burned the place down though.
I want to live here.
Once we get out, we can commit arson.
Yeah, we have the deeds, so let's keep.
We have to be out before we start burning the building.
If we're gonna be here for a while.
I want to make it a bed and breakfast.
I want to make it a big campfire.
Everybody enjoys a bed and breakfast that has nursemaid specters.
But I want a giant campfire.
The best thing about nursemaid specters is you don't have to pay them.
You can burn down the windmill.
Yeah. So you guys continue to move on to the west, and you come into a large room that has a plain wooden table flanked by long benches. Moldy humanoid bones lie strewn on the dirt floor, and it seems that these are when you look at these bone fragments, they are humanoid bones, but they show signs that they've been gnawed on.
How big are the teeth marks? Are they like a dog?
They're humanoid size.
Are they sharp or dull? Like,
Make a perception check.
like are
It's kind of hard to tell. Let's see. That's the
at
dice.
what check? Perception. 13.
So on a 13, you don't see that these were exceptionally sharp teeth. It looks like just normal human teeth.
Yeah.
Yes.
Out of this room,
It is 2:51.
everybody make a perception check.
Almost 3 o'clock.
Good.
You don't see or hear nothing.
That's great.
No. Hazel,
Uh,
what'd you get?
18?
finally somebody's perceptive. Yes.
Mike got a 9.
Okay.
17.
Ooh. So Maisel and Karis the Third.
I just apparently don't
Okay.
Remember use about reverse.
So
stickers on
let me set this up here.
I don't think it'll fit.
You can see.
I don't know what else to put them on. Wait, no.
So again, I don't have anything really for this, but in the alcove, Karis the Third and Maisel,
Which one did I?
you see
I can't even tell.
that there is a Grick
Besides one.
trying to stealth up to attack you. And it seems that the Grick was living in what was the
I'm
larder
gonna put.
of this banquet hall.
He looks like a good contender to be on a 10.
Everybody roll initiative.
A brick? I'll have to look that
Can
up.
you tilt the camera up a bit?
Oh, sorry.
60.
Not really.
Oh, I think this would go well.
I'll be right. I rolled like a 5.
There you go.
It's perfect.
Okay.
I'm just down the table.
Okay, so Maisel, what'd you get?
I got 11.
Okay. Karis the Third.
22.
Mike.
8.
Calvin.
I rolled a nat 1 and I got a 4.
Wow. I got a rock. Pepperell.
I typed 7 wrong. I actually got a 9.
Okay. Chi Sim.
I got a 16.
And give us just a minute for Helga to return.
She said she rolled a 5, I think.
Okay. All right. So, Karis the Third, what would you like to do since you see this Grick?
I will go down the wall so I'm straight across from it, and I will cast Burning Hands.
Okay. So, I believe it gets a dex save. No! The Grick gets a 5 on its save, so it's going to eat all of that damage.
Yeah, buddy.
I wonder how people make stickers.
Maybe that helps.
1, 2, 3. Good. For all of 6 damage.
That's still pretty good, especially since it gets to take 100% of that. Alright. And did you want to do anything else?
I looked at
No,
everything.
all I can do.
Okay. Chi Sim, what would you like to do?
What is this thing again?
It's a Grick.
It's like a big worm.
Yeah, it looks like a worm with an octopus beak and 4 tentacles that have hooks on the end of them around it.
Well, I guess the only thing I could do is attack it.
Okay.
Unless I can try intimidating it, which I don't think I'd be able to.
Yeah, probably not. It's a monstrosity. It's not going to be intimidated. That
I
hits.
think more like most of the pros that I didn't have.
4 points
Which
damage.
So it takes 2.
I'm
actually
also
not
going to
Under the
try to hit it
they
with my
weren't spiced
dagger.
at all.
Okay.
So new.